Hey, greetings YouTube, this is Mike. Hey, before I get off, I do want to thank all of the new guys who have been subscribing. Wish I could say thanks to all of you, but I have a really bad short-term memory, and that in itself is an interesting story. But what I'm doing here this time, you know, it's not Star Trek, it's not Star Wars. What the hell is it? Well, it's not quite an A-10 warthog. Well, it is an A-10 warthog, but what I've been doing with this guy is I'm getting ready to start doing this one up as a Cobra Rattler. Since I really can't do like real aircraft, I'm gonna kind of go a little fantasy with this one. What I have done, I'm not scratch building this. I'm not adding the third engine up here. I'm not adding the turret. I mean, really, if that were to work, there would be like a 5-inch or like a little crawl space for this guy to get into this turret, or he is just stuck back there for the entire ride. But I'm not gonna go that far. I did paint the inside of the canopy is going to be red. I am repainting the pilot to look a little more Cobra guy-esque. He's gonna have a metallic blue helmet, maybe a blue jumpsuit. Maybe I'll get a little tiny little Cobra decal on that helmet too, but I'm not gonna go too far with it. It's gonna be in there, and it's gonna be inside a clear red cockpit. So anyway, I've also got a couple of World War II models that I'm working on. And I made a deal this past weekend with a lady at a flea market who has another model that I'm going to be scoring. Then maybe by next weekend, if she can get me an approval for some cards that we're trading out. But I did score this one from her this week. She did not go down on the price. She made me pay $40 for it. I was kind of like, hey, I don't know, it doesn't look like it might be complete. And she was like, it's complete. I checked it, it's complete. So she didn't buy it, and I didn't push it. So and that's just me and I don't like to haggle. If she wants $40 for it, fine. But it's just after getting this kit for like $6, I was really kind of hoping to score. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to do a trade out for her for next weekend. I'm going to end up with another model that I've been looking at for a long time. And it's either going to be the Dagobah set from AMT MPC, or it's going to be the Buck Rogers Marauder, just depending on how much she really likes the business cards that I'm going to do for her. So regardless, I was getting a little further along with this guy. I also started working on a 1/72nd scale Heinkel. And those are up here. Okay, so I haven't gotten very far. I've started working on the cockpit. But I saw Brad Hare working on his, and that model, I've always kind of liked the plane. And that's why I had this on the bench, but I was looking at his at 148. The cockpit looked pretty difficult to mask off, so lo and behold, I got the 1/72nd scale kit, which just gonna make it a little tougher for me, but I did get the top done. Let's see if I can get a little tight. Some of it is a little off. It's not the perfect job, but you know what? It is better than what I would normally do, so I'm gonna stick with it. That is gonna be as close as possible. And then I'm going to throw a wash on it all anyway to kind of get all the edges redefined in there anyway, so it'll all come together in the end, trust me. So that's where I'm at with this one. I've got a couple of other World War II era planes that I'm working on. Not that I'm getting bored with sci-fi, it's just I wanted to do a couple of authentic World War II era style planes. I've got a P-61 Black Widow that I want to tackle. I'm going to put lights in that one. I'm going to put red lights in the cockpit, but it's going to have lights. No flashy blinky lights since it's a night fighter, so I was thinking about putting lights in this guy, but then it's going to be kind of a moot point since the bottom's going to be opened up anyway. There's no pilot figures, but no worries. I mean, like I said, I'm going to get a couple of those round 2 swivel bases where this is going to sit on. This is going to be sitting on one of those swivel bases, so more on that one later. I'm going to repaint. I'm going to paint the bottom. Got to paint these cans in here because the wheel will be exposed. I also need to throw all of the missiles, all of the bombs, all of the instruments of destruction on here, and start detailing out this thing. I'm going to do some modulation on this top area. Maybe I might sand it down to bring out some of the rivets. I'm also going to paint, well, like I said, I'm going to paint the bottom a lighter shade. So, more on this one. This one will be done soon. This one I'm not doing anything for outside of my own shits and giggles. I haven't made a plane before in a long time, and just wanted to see if I could make one. So anyway, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Just wanted to show you my A-10 / Cobra Rattler and my HE-111 Heinkel 172 scale. And it's got a lot to go, and it's going to be a really interesting build. So more on this one later, guys. You have fun, take care, well, it's going to get a little redundant, but have fun, guys. Peace out.